Revolution Meditation. My name's Max, and tonight I'll be talking about how to work with boredom. So let's start by settling into a position of ease, holding your back straight with a wakeful posture, and allow your shoulders to fully relax. Rest your hands where it's comfortable. Close your eyes and become still. Feel a softness beginning to spread through the face, the forehead, temples, eyes, lips, and jaw. Let go of the day. Let go of any pressure to be anywhere else. And really settle into this time, into here, into now. And then allow your focus to gently settle on your breath. Just feeling where the sensation of the breath is most clear. Maybe it's in your nostrils, or the abdomen, where the breath rises and falls, maybe the lungs. And once you have that clear, still your attention right there. Let each breath be received with openness and attentiveness. This breath, and then this one, and then this one. You may notice boredom or resistance as you sit. And this is a common part of practice. We may feel restless and drawn to wiggle or move in our seat. There are all kinds of things that will test us as we sit. So rather than letting our discomfort break our practice, we can see how it feels to keep going. We can move through discomfort rather than be derailed by it. Always do your best to stay in this moment, this time, this breath. Now gently relax your attention and just notice how you feel. And tonight, I'd like to talk about a common challenge in the practice of meditation, and that is boredom. In our day-to-day lives, a lot of us feel the need to have our minds perpetually stimulated. The first thing we do when we wake up in the morning is check our phones. Then, while eating breakfast, we turn on the TV. And on our commutes, we listen to podcasts or books on tape. We go to the gym and it's music. And then at night, we're on our laptops with Netflix on in the background. And it's like we're wading through life neck high in a river of stimuli. And any gap in that river, any absence of stimulus for even a second, brings us discomfort. If there's an awkward silence in a conversation, we scramble to fill the void with talk. If our Wi-Fi goes down, we panic to get it back up and running. So it's really no wonder that boredom comes up as we sit and we meditate. It's really common to have to fight an irresistible urge to do anything other than just sit and be still. So we begin to entertain ourselves. Our minds jump into daydreams or into the past or the future, and we're unable to just stay with boredom and be with boredom. And I recently read a passage in a meditation book about two different types of boredom: cool boredom and hot boredom. Hot boredom is the strong, uncomfortable feeling that propels us to seek out entertainment. Hot boredom is like being locked in a cell with nothing to do. We are bored, closed in, miserable, and irritated. But as we evolve in our practice, we begin to move into cool boredom, which is when we begin to notice boredom without reacting to it in the same way. It no longer feels as claustrophobic. Rather than feeling confined, cool boredom is spacious. At first, it's hard to stop wanting the boredom to end, but after a while, a small space begins to emerge. And in that space, we begin to notice what happens when we just stay with boredom. What happens when we don't look for distractions or get swept away by restlessness? What if we can actually get curious about what boredom feels like? In that space, we are no longer afraid of allowing ourselves to experience it. When we do that over and over, a subtle shift happens. Sitting alone in silence and stillness is bound to bring up feelings of boredom. But when we can learn to stay, we move into the deeper layer of working with boredom in our practice. And because we're not running from our experience, we're learning to face it and be with what is. And this is one of the points of meditation: to sit with our thoughts and experiences, observe them without judgment, and allow them to exist. And then as we sit and become more comfortable with the uncomfortable, the benefits begin to translate into real life. When we're bored or restless or uncomfortable and seeking entertainment, we can tap into awareness and realize what's actually happening. So the next time you find yourself bored during meditation, try to stay with that feeling. Get curious about it. Lean into it. You may discover that in embracing it, you find new insights and deeper peace. When you pay attention to boredom, things actually get very interesting. And now gently bring your awareness back into the room. Bringing your hands to prayer at heart center. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining us in meditation this evening. Lifting your thumbs up to your third eye, forehead center. touch in, and together we bow as one as we say, Namaste.